Hello Pisces, welcome to your horoscope for April 2023. So when we look at the planets for this month, you've got on the 4th of April, you've got Mercury going into your third house. So this house of siblings, so it's going to be a good time for talking to any problems with sisters. More positive communication with sisters and brothers, siblings here. Also communication for more confident in yourself, because it is the house also communication too. On the 12th, Venus goes into your 4th house. This is good for making the house more vibrant or doing some cleaning, things working better in the home, getting along with everybody better too. Even looking at perhaps possible moves, but also feeling proud about where you live. I feel like you're making some improvements here in terms of the home. 20th, solar eclipse in your 2nd house. That's to do with the earnings. That can take up to 6 months to take effect. And 21st, Mercury retrograde in the 3rd house. This is when communication might not go as smoothly. We always say avoid contracts if possible. It's going to be retrograde until the 15th of May. But the big thing next month will be the solar eclipse. When we look at the cards here, Pisces, you've got a big decision to make here this month. There's big decisions about where you're going to go. I feel like this is going to be affecting your money. It's also going to be affecting in terms of learning or spiritual aspects of your life. You're trying to rehearse and practice something, or there's a lot of it could be studying, or you're trying to really get things right here. You're looking at what to do. I feel like there's a sense of staying or going, but there's also a brighter side to your picture. I feel like you might think of the cup is half full, but at the same time you're really struggling to get your point across to people this month. But there's this decisions that where you're going to make. I feel like there's a lot of Aquarian energy around you for this month. Aquarians are people who are they're humanitarian. Aquarians don't really take crap, and you either love them or you hate them. They're very humanitarian. They're good with technology. They are people who believe in freedom. They're very strong people. They can be stubborn because they're fixed signs as well. But a lot of Aquarian energy that's coming in this for this month here, Pisces. But I feel like you're in a tough space. When we look at work, it's like you need to be very OCD here at work. You need to be very structured, very organized. There is change, but you need to be structured within yourself. There's change that you're having to make, but also positive changes around you. But you need to be this confident person at work this month. You need to sell yourself. You need to make sure you're very organized. You need to make sure that you're following the rules and do what needs to be done. But there's also a competitive streak here with work. And you've also really, this is also where the practicing comes into it, maybe what you're learning to do the work here. But you're really trying to get the techniques down in what you're doing as well. The money, you might feel like you might be acting poor, but money's coming in, but it might not be what you want, and you might be a bit of a poor me about that side. But I just feel like there's some smooth transition coming in here with the work, and it is more of a positive transition that you're making. Look at family here. I feel like there's someone around you in family that's a bit of a princess, but at the same time that you really need to be around them at this month. It's a positive factor here, and you're being very generous, this person. I also feel like the sense like you're wanting things to be your way, but you're just waiting. But there's a change with this midway through the month, and I feel like that is possibly a celebration of the card underneath the cards. I'm reading both cards. There's possibly a celebration. I feel like the celebration is to you, Pisces, to do with the family or to do with the home. There's a lot of movement there. The Aquarian energy, I feel like, is going to be a male around you this month. They're the ones who are quite stubborn, but they need to be more flexible. This person needs to be flexible. They're there. They feel like they're the king of the castle, but they're not being flexible. They're not meeting you halfway. This person needs to meet you halfway. But there's also a celebration to do with here for you Pisceans. I feel like it could be some sort of baby, might be going on a high tea with family, or some sort of baby news, but it's some sort of celebration with family here that's coming up here, Pisceans. When we look at relationships, it's like a bit lost for worse. I feel like there is passionate relationships happening here. It's about embracing. I feel like there's new opportunities coming in. There is a queen of soulmate energy coming in around you this month here, Pisceans. But you don't want to overthink things or make things too complicated or make things too hard. Keep things nice and neat and simple. This energy here, I feel like is more if you have children in your life. It could be like children might be getting, children being kids and mucking around, but getting a little bit injured. I feel like that you've got to look at, and you might even have kids that feel like that you're too old. So it's like you've got to not just discipline. I feel like you're going to have to be more flexible, but also the kids just need to, they're mucking you around, but they're going to frustrate you with they're mucking you around a lot. For those who have children, I kind of feel like with this relationship that I feel like it's really going really well. There's a friend who feels like they're the third wheel or third party, and they're feeling on the outside that wants your attention. This person is like, they don't like being alone, or they want you to spend more time with them, but you're more going towards the relationship and spending time with them. So that's just something to be aware of this month here, Pisces. There's a lot of trust issues. I feel like there could be some teeth issues coming up for you this month. Teeth, and even like heart. I say I'm not a doctor. If there's anything that's going on, please see a doctor. But I feel like you're sort of got this confidence that you can take on anything. It's like you against the world. You can take on the world. But I just feel like there could be some sort of toothache, or even like heart, like stress levels could be coming up maybe for this month for you Pisceans. Let's see what else I can get for you, Pisces. Pisces, this month is going to be a month of chaos, but super spectacular fashion. You're going to find yourself in a mix of reality and unreality. You will find that the cup is half full, not the cup is half empty. You're going to feel more connected to us and to your spirit and to your guides and angels around you. You'll feel them all, and you'll feel connected to them all. You'll also feel more grounded and connected to the earth and Mother Earth as well. This is going to be a big spiritual month for you, but also a lesson to be flexible and to open your heart to the person you least thought to come into your life. There's going to be some rapid changes coming up for you, especially in November, but for now this is going to be a good month for you, Pisces. Okay, so thank you for your likes, shares and comments, and I will see you for my next video. So bye for now.